Arthur was a young man who hated patience. He wanted success, wealth, and love, but he detested the hard work and waiting required to get them. "If only I could skip this boring and painful time," he always complained. One rainy evening, Arthur found a mysterious antique shop in a dark alley. The shop was filled with clocks ticking out of sync. Behind the counter stood an old watchmaker with pale skin and glowing red eyes. The watchmaker offered Arthur a beautiful golden pocket watch. "This is a special gift for someone who values results over process," he whispered. "Whenever you face a moment you want to avoid, simply press this button. Time will fast forward instantly." Arthur was thrilled. The next day, facing a mountain of tedious paperwork at his low-paying job, he pressed the button. Click. Instantly, the papers were gone. He was walking out of the office, exhausted but done. He had skipped the work. It became addictive. He skipped the awkwardness of first dates, the pain of the flu, and the boredom of waiting in lines. He even skipped the long years of working to build his business. Every time he pressed the button, his bank account grew, but he had no memory of how he earned it. Arthur skipped arguments with his wife to get straight to the reconciliation. He skipped the crying of his newborn child to get to the time when they were grown up. Life was effortless. He thought he was the master of time. One day, Arthur pressed the button to skip a lonely winter night. Click. When he opened his eyes, he was not in his bed. He was sitting in a luxurious armchair in a grand mansion, but his body felt incredibly heavy. He looked into the mirror. The young, ambitious man was gone. Staring back at him was a decrepit, wrinkled old man with white hair. He had skipped so many moments that he had fast-forwarded his entire life. He was now wealthy, but he was alone and dying. Arthur panicked. He tried to remember his wife's smile, his child's voice, or the pride of his achievements, but he had no memories. He had skipped the process, so he had lost the experience. His life was a book with only a cover and a back page, but no story in between. "No! Take me back!" Arthur screamed, his voice rasping. He fumbled for the golden watch with his trembling, spotted hands. He wanted to reverse the button, to go back to the boring, painful, beautiful moments he had thrown away. The watchmaker appeared from the shadows of the room. He looked exactly the same as the day they met. "You cannot rewind," he said coldly. "You traded your time for comfort. You got exactly what you wanted. The end." Arthur threw the watch against the wall in a fit of rage. Smash! The golden watch shattered, but instead of gears and springs, a thick, dark red liquid oozed out from the broken metal. It was Arthur's own blood. "That is not a machine," the watchmaker smiled cruelly. "That watch ran on your life force. Every second you skipped was a second of your life drained away forever." Arthur fell to his knees, weeping tears of regret. He was surrounded by gold and treasures, but he had never truly lived a single day. The silence of the mansion was deafening. The watchmaker picked up the broken watch and vanished. Arthur was left alone in the dark, waiting for the only moment he could not skip, the moment of his death. We all wish to avoid pain and boredom. We want the prize without the race. But life is not about the destination. It is about the journey. The hard times, the waiting, and the struggles are what make the happy moments real. And to those who are looking back on a long life, do not lament your wrinkles or your age. Your wrinkles are the medals of the time you endured, and your memories are the treasures that no gold can buy. Be proud that you lived through every second, slow and painful as it may have been. Are you living your time, or are you just killing it? Cherish the present, for it is the only time you truly own. This was 100 years of advice.